Predict shifts is strategy software for a specific operational decision, predicts potential market shifts and disruptions based on identified weak signals and historical data. This video explains what the tool does, why the workflow matters, and how the output becomes useful decision evidence. The problem is that strategy teams often manage this workflow with scattered inputs, inconsistent review rules, and manual interpretation. At quarantadue.ai, every MCP workflow starts from the real tool interface, not from a generic prompt. The goal is simple. Keep the expert in control while the system structures the evidence. Inputs, reasoning, and outputs stay connected in one reviewable flow. Now the results become easier to compare, easier to review, and easier to explain. Predict shifts narrows that process into a repeatable model so teams can compare cases without rebuilding the logic each time. Predict shift starts with a defined input contract. Typical inputs include signal strength, signal diffusion, historical analog match, market vulnerability, and regulatory volatility. Keeping these fields explicit reduces ambiguity and makes every run easier to audit. The workflow then applies calculate the combined impact of weak signals by multiplying signal strength with historical analog match percentage and scaling by market diffusion percentage. Calculate the time-adjusted probability of disruption based on signal impact over the specified time horizon using exponential decay to model likelihood over time. Calculate the market condition amplifier by combining market vulnerability index with regulatory volatility score. Calculate the final probability of market shift by multiplying base probability with vulnerability multiplier and capping at 95% to reflect realistic upper bounds. And classify the recommended action priority based on disruption risk and time horizon, adjusting downward for longer timeframes beyond 36 months. This keeps the process deterministic, reviewable, and aligned with how strategy teams actually make decisions. Predict shifts return structured outputs such as disruption risk, base probability, signal impact, disruption risk level, and risk analysis details. These outputs are designed to support review, reporting, comparison, and follow-up actions. The value of predict shifts is not just automation, it is a controlled way to turn repeated strategy work into a documented business process with clear inputs, transparent logic, and reusable outputs.